Hey, what's up guys, aarava here and welcome back to an episode of my F1 2019 Manager Career Mode here for round number 10 at the Italian Grand Prix in Season 2. If you guys did miss the previous one, then be sure to go check the one out because that was a pretty damn crucial episode, perhaps one of the most important moments in the season because, spoiler alert, Sebastian Vettel had a bit of an incident at Belgium and unfortunately he has lost the leader championship and is not even second. He's in third place now. Hamilton is a whopping 17 ahead of him now. Alonso, 15 away from Hamilton, so only 2 ahead of us, but still ahead of us. So we're down to third, which is not great. We're still first in the championship because both our drivers are the only consistent pair that are together in the championship high up there. You can see like Hamilton and then Ocon down here, Alonso, Leclerc down here, Verstappen, and then Gasly down there. We're the only 2 that are right up there together, but Vettel's lost the lead, and so it's looking pretty dire because the last, well, what's that, like 3-4 episodes Hamilton's been beating us. We won Canada, so last 3 episodes then, yeah. Hamilton has beaten us in every single Grand Prix. He's had 2 wins on the trot, his first 2 wins of the season, and he's now in the lead. You know, we started the season off with 3 wins in a row, and we've just not been consistent enough because Hamilton has never been off the podium this season, so it's not good enough. We need to somehow beat Hamilton this episode. If not a win, then just beat him somehow. I don't know how, but we need to do it. And we need to hope for the best, really. So, pit stop-wise, mistake. These guys have had a rest, so we can swap them back in. 1.4, 0.9. That's looking all good. That's fine. These 2 probably need a rest. This guy definitely needs some sort of rest, so I'm going to pop in this dude right here. And we might look at any hires. No, these guys are rubbish, so I'm going to reject all of them. This guy's okay. We can keep him around, maybe. I'm going to go to mail after that episode. Is there going to be a question about Vettel, maybe? No. After his win, wondering about any thoughts on Hamilton. I'm going to say anything can happen in motorsport because that will only affect him and not our drivers. Obviously, that's the good thing about the game mechanic there, so we can move on. At the moment, we have, I believe, yeah, a rear wing being made, so that's going to be done in literally 1 day's time. So let's move forward then. Here we go, rear wing built. So let's first of all build a new part. Another rear wing maybe. We're up to the 5th there. We're 6th there. We've already talked about front wing is useless in terms of development for us because we can't go anywhere pretty much with it. So I may as well make another rear wing, make a great rear wing now. So we can do plus 25. I think that's the overriding better one. Plus 25 here. And then we can go for plus 40, which is going to be minus some reliability, but that's pretty damn high. That's 1045. That's a dependent one. That's in qualifying, and that is just nothing. So we're going to go for that one. Yeah, we're going to go for 1045. That's going to be done 2 days after the Grand Prix. So 1.2, that's going to be for next episode, but we've got this already other new rear wing that we can do. So let's remove the... What should we remove here? What's near to completion? That's pretty near the completion, that gearbox. I'll remove that, and I'll add on this new rear wing, add the reliability, and we will continue on there with these 2 or 3 parts, sorry, in the reliability. So we'll move on 2 days, and I'll see how this suspension part's done. 81%, that's good enough. Let's move forward then with these 2 rear wings, and hopefully get them to a stage where we can use them at Milan. We've got emails, car feedback. Our car is average at best. Okay, Ricciardo, thanks for that. I know we're trying to improve it. 40% chance of rain in the race, so that could be quite handy for us. Let's quickly look now. 79, 72. That's pretty decent. Let's add back on that suspension and this one. And we'll do a little bit of last-minute adjustment here. It's going to be 85. That's looking good now. We're nearly at 90% for those 2. So 1 more day, and that is all fine and dandy. So let's remove all those, all the way back to performance, and work on pushing all those. So we're going to move on then into Milan, choosing our parts, and getting straight ahead into practice. It's going to be stormy in practice, so I have a definite good hunch that's probably going to bleed into either qualifying or the race. Go for Tag Heuer. Tyre selection, it's low. Let's go aggressive. 7 sets of those. We'll only use... I have a hunch maybe we might use some hard tyres, actually. So let's go 7 hards, just in case we need to make a long, lavish 1-stop, maybe. Go for 7 sets of softs. Fit parts. We're going to fit on the rear wing. I'm not messing about this time. So this time I'm going to give the best part, basically, to Vettel every single time. So Vettel. Going to upgrade this guy's, Ricciardo's rear wing. Better gearbox, better front wing, better engine, better brakes. Yeah, everything to Vettel. No messing about this time. He's lost the lead the championship. We need to get it back. He's content. You know, he signed up to a number 2 role, so he's fine with it. So let's move forward then. Stormy practice. If it doesn't rain in quali and race, it might be a bit of a useless session in practice, but I think I have a hunch it might rain in the race, hopefully, because of that stormy weather. 40% chance of rain. And if it does, obviously we have the new forecast center, which will come in handy, and generally we do better against AI in the wet because we can make clever decisions. So hopefully that is our ticket to win the Grand Prix, because if we can win it, that'll be the most ideal thing to break all the momentum Hamilton and Alonso have had in recent races. Right, taking practice, going to send them out for that first run to try and get the setup, and hopefully it's going to be a one-time thing. But again, unfortunately, I didn't save a setup from last season. I don't know why. I need to remember to save one now for the Italian Grand Prix, so I've had to base the setup off one for the Canadian Grand Prix, because I thought that had a long straight. So let's see, but I have a bad feeling this is going to be very much unlike last episode where we got it completely correct with Ricciardo straight away. Yep, it's a horrendous setup. GG's, good stuff. I love when I don't save setups. Great. So this is going to be a bit of a faff then. Going to try that on for size, much lower downforce. Probably should have already guessed probably about that, but hey-ho. Right, going to bring them in. They've got level 3, so pretty good timing there for Vettel and Seb. And the setup's looking pretty okay. 3 greats there, and 3 greats for Ricciardo. So looking pretty good. We're top of the timesheet, so that's a positive sign. And the setups are 92%. Not bad, not bad. We could go a little bit better maybe. But I also don't want to tempt fate of which way we go about it. I don't know, maybe a little bit of a longer gearbox, but then tweaking it in a way where it's not too much of a involvement change. We're going to go a little bit low downforce. Let's see how that goes. Going to go on for... I'm going to get some hard tyre knowledge. I think if we're going to go on another set of tyres, apart from the softs, it'll be hard tyres. So let's get knowledge on that tyre. Same thing for Ricciardo. We'll go a little bit maybe longer on the gearbox and then tweak it in a way where it's not too much of a change. And then go a little bit lower downforce and see how that works out for us. Right, a lot of water on track now. It's raining. Vettel's setup has not gone amazingly. One excellent, a good, and a great. So I don't know how that's going to be in terms of the percentage number. 93, it's a little bit okay. It's not exactly stunning. Is there any way we can tweak this? Because I really need this to get back there somehow. If I could just bring this back. Oh, this is a mess, isn't it? This is a real mess. How do I get this back to where I need it to be? I'll bring that there. Isn't that exactly what I had? No, there's one little tweak missing. One little bit there. Right, and then where were we here? Great. Need to somehow bring this back. Oh my god. This is such a faff. This is such a faff. Just use that setup. Use that setup and just go a little bit lower on the wing. Qualifying. We've only got a few minutes left. We may as well get the qualifying knowledge and I guess send them out on inters, because it's going to get to inters at the end of the session, so I'll send them out on inters. That's a frustrating setup tweak window, and for Ricciardo we've gone backwards, so I'm not going to bother. You know what, I'm just going to stick with 93%. I can't be bothered to get the finite details, too faffy. We're going to go with qualifying and the intermediates and just get going, get the knowledge. We've only got 8 minutes left, so we can probably get level 3 in quali, but maybe level 1 in inters, yeah, as well, I think, or level 2 maybe even. Right, level 3 on quali trim obtained, and level 2 on the intermediates is going to get obtained as well, so that's good. You can see that we're literally 1 pixel away from getting the hard tyre knowledge, but I think at this stage, probably not going to need the hard tyre knowledge in terms of the race, because I'll take in probably the soft tyre knowledge. You would say at this stage, probably just guessing, because I think the rain probably will come in the race, I think. I hope, at least, but, you know, by logic of previous episodes, it always goes that way. The rain always bleeds into other sessions when you've got it in one session, so let's go to quali. Wouldn't be surprised if there's some rain there as well to contend with, so maybe with the intermediate knowledge might be useful, I don't know. We're going to move on then, but I'm not surprised our car's actually going well at Italy. There is rain in Q1, because remember, on the chart for the car, our engine is the second best engine, I think. We're only behind Ferrari in the engine department, so obviously it's an engine circuit. So if this is one race, you know, that like I said at the very start, was a crucial race to do well at, it would be this one to come to, because obviously the overriding factor is the engine, which has always been solid from the very start of the season. So in terms of knowledge, it's going to be dry at the end of the session, so I'm going to take in soft tyre knowledge and quality trim, just hope that it's going to be dry enough in Q3 maybe for this knowledge. We'll take in the completely green, no purples in that setup, which is a little bit annoying, but like I said, it was way too fiddly there. Like I kept moving back the needles from the acceleration, the handling, and it just kept on doing the opposite for each other and just never got to where it needed to be, so too much of a hassle. Right, it's getting dry now, and the track grip is going to go up a little bit. Everyone's coming in and then going straight back out. So it's a 1:27 lap time. So we can wait a little bit. Let's go now because it seems like be a bit of a gap here. Let's just should we risk it? No, let's not risk it and just let's go on soft tires and just not risk it there. So let's go soft. Let's go people. Come on, auto. Bang in one lap. Get into Q2. No dramas. Hopefully, that's the hope at least. Science goes faster, so obviously everyone's going faster because everyone's running dry tires for the first time in this session, so hopefully we can get through there. P3, P4, looking good. P4 and 5, that shouldn't be a worry. I think we are through into Q2 because a lot of people are taking checkered flags, and so there we go. And there is no shock exit for Alonso or Hamilton. I was going to say, is there any shock exit here, but no, pretty much usual suspects maybe. I mean, I think maybe the Saubers here, or the Alphas, I should say, a little bit lower down than I would have thought they would be. But, hey-ho. So, we're through into Q2. Let's see if it's going to be raining there as well. Take quali. Is it raining? No, it is dry. Bodes well maybe for Q3 if it's all dry there. Just going to wait because track grip's going to go very much up as we go through this session. So, I think I'm going to risk it and go for one run in Q2. I think we should be able to make it through into the top 10 shootout easily with just one run. You know, Carl, very good in practice, and we haven't been knocked out in Q2 in a long while. So I just think our car has the pace now to comfortably make it into Q2. Obviously, the question mark is then how far can we get up in Q3, but Q2 shouldn't be a worry. So just going to wait here till the track. Oh, a lot of people are coming in right now, so let's send them out now. Track's going to be very quiet, hopefully. Send them out. Pretty good timing, I think. Ricciardo comes through. Starts his lap here. Let's see. You can see on the mini-map there on the top right, a lot of clean air for both Ricciardo and Vettel. So, cross the line, and it is P4. Good stuff. And Vettel across the line, P4. Topples Ricciardo down one place. Great stuff. Right, Q2, easy. Booked in. Top 10 shootout time. I'm hopefully coming for you, Alonso and Hamilton. We're only 5/10 off, and maybe they can try and find that with 2 runs in the top 10 shootout. All nice and sunny here now, so no rain whatsoever. So I'm going to send them out straight away for one run, and then we'll send them out again for a second run. Because the track grip, it's got a little bit of way to go, maybe to maximum later on in the session, but still worth to send them out on 2 runs here. Get a nice bank lap in and see what we're working with, hopefully. Maybe a little bit of teamwork slipstreaming going on here with Vettel somewhat behind Ricciardo. I think that's a bit too far away to get a slipstream, but you never know. All right, across the line, Ricciardo, 118. 5 for Vettel, 1/10 off there for Ricciardo. Alonso though, what the hell? 7/10 faster. Okay, cool. Looks like practice was quite deceiving. Alonso's got a lot of pace, but that's not Hamilton at least. Where's Hamilton? Please, please Hamilton be slower than us. Leclerc to 1-2. He's 4/10 faster than us. Okay, we need to do even better here, Vettel. We need to do even better somehow. Right, sending Ricciardo out. We're going to wait for the last dying embers of this session to send Vettel out. Clean track. Gonna go for it now. Oh, wait, hang on. A few cars going out. Send them out now. Go. That's soft tire. Wait 1 sec. Okay, go now. Okay. I can't keep waiting. Here we go. Right. Clean air, please. Yes, that's a decent amount of clean air. Ricciardo's gone white, so that's not good. He's not improved at all. He didn't improve on his second run. That's pathetic. Vettel's behind a car with slipstream maybe, so that could help. He overtakes. That maybe helps a little bit, please. Green first sector. Good. 2/10 down. Green. Oh, green second. Only 1/10 down. He gained a lot of time on that second sector. A lot. He's only 1/10 down. Come on. To the line. What's it going to be? Where's the line? There it is. And it is an improvement, but not enough. Only P4 behind Hamilton. That's not good. That's not good. Vettel P4 only. That is... we did not need that. We did not need that. We need something better, Vettel, but at least we're on the same row as Hamilton. This time, we need to actually overtake him in the race and get ahead of him there. I have a bad feeling this season's really turned a corner, and for the better for Mercedes and for the worse for us at Renault. I really do think so. Right, race time then. Knowledge will be the soft tyre. Let's actually have a good look here. The weather. Ooh, no rain. Okay, no rain. That's fine, that's fine. I don't need the rain, but it would have been nice to have some. But soft tyre and race trim will be the day of order. Strategy-wise, we're locked into the soft tyre, obviously. They go 17 laps, I think I remember. 17 to 19, it said. So, pretty much we can do a one-stop on soft. So, that is going to be the hopeful plan for us, really. And we'll see how it goes. So, confirm all that. I will go on attack. And we've got to hope for a miracle for Vettel. I need a Vettel-like start from what... You know, I need the starts he was doing at the very start of the season. He's kind of stopped doing that now. We need a Vettel start. We need a boost and a shot all the way to P1. And we need a bottle drop from Ferrari off the front row. And also a bottle drop from Hamilton, hopefully. Because I remember Hamilton used to also, in the first 3 races, he was a little bit slow off the line at the very start. I don't know what's happened now. He's kind of gotten better at it. Maybe they got a better gearbox. Maybe that was it. Maybe they had a bad gearbox part. Now they've fixed it. We'll see. But, yeah, we need to do the business here. Here we go. To the Italian Grand Prix. The Italian team is on the front row, but let's try and spoil the party for them. And the silver arrow behind them as we go to 5 red lights for the Italian Grand Prix here. It's a crucial race for the championship maybe now. 5 red lights are out and we're underway. And Vettel, it's a slowish start. Hamilton's had a good one, but now second phase into turn 1. Vettel looking around the outside. Nothing do's right now, but now down the inside. Yes, go on. Come on. P1, 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 there we go. Come on, it's nearly a 1-2 for Renault. Ricciardo's nearly up into P2. No, he's back down to P3 and maybe 4 as he goes side by side with Hamilton. But it's amazing work. There is the Vettel start I was looking for. Up into P1. I knew he had it in him. I knew he had it in him. So we go into turn 1 now and we're going to boost away with ERS straight away here. Use a lot of that. Get away. Then start saving it. Ricciardo the same. Let's boost down this straight. Get past the Ferrari car up into P2. It's a 1-2 for Renault at the Italian Grand Prix. That is what we love to see. That is what we wanted to see. That's what everyone came here for. Right, now, control this Grand Prix. It's all about control. Vettel's great at that. I don't know about Ricciardo, but let's just see how it goes. Need to calm down on Ricciardo. His tyre temps are rocketing up a little bit, so let's try and conserve somewhat. But he is actually catching to Vettel a little bit, so that's at least good news for us. But let's try and calm things down. Remember, we need to try and make a one-stop work. So for that to work, we need to, you know, definitely stretch this first stint out and make sure we get to lap 15 minimum to make sure that one stop works. But low fuel delta for Ricciardo, that's fine. Let's go hybrid mode. He's side by side with Alonso here. Let's use a little burst of ERS to stay ahead and just defend a little bit and then go hybrid mode once again to try and save that fuel. Same thing for Vettel. Save that fuel. Let's go conserve here actually with Vettel. As Ricciardo holds up Alonso, may as well conserve with Vettel and try and really get some fuel back maybe as well. Ricciardo remains here, P1. I mean, not P2 I should say. But Alonso, is he going to make any kind of move? I don't think for now. Ooh, gets a little bit close there. Gets close. If he gets close, I need to use ERS. But for now, we're good. Oh, he's used ERS. We're going to use ERS back. Come back there. It's the power of ERS for both of them. Let's go full out attack, please. Get back. ERS boost. Little bit. No. Down to P3. Alonso's got P2 away from us, but we're pushing hard. And we're back up into P2. It's a stonking battle here. Battle of the wits between Ricciardo and Alonso there. We're using a lot of fuel though, which is not great for us. So let's go high and let's try and calm things down, but remain ahead somehow of Alonso. Meanwhile, Vettel doing a great job. 1.6 the gap, but now let's go pushing once again. Save fuel and let's go pushing and try and get away a little bit. Right, sit rep on lap 10, 1/3 of the way through this Grand Prix. Vettel still P1, only 1.3 though from him to Alonso. Alonso's pushing very hard indeed on the fuel. He's conserving the tyres, but he's pushing on the fuel. So I need to keep on doing that. The Ferrari's got some good race pace there because Ricciardo's down to P4 now. You can see he just got overtaken by Leclerc. Actually, Leclerc's going to come in for a pit stop now this lap. So I might join him in on that, maybe. No, we're going to continue on for one more lap with both these drivers. I'm going to push in now for this next lap and a half with both drivers. And let's go and have a good in lap there. Vettel, where are you at? Let's push in, please. We're saving ERS. Going to use it all down this straight here. And right, we're both going to come in now on this lap then. No, it's not. It's way too early. What am I saying? It's way too early. Right, one stop out of the question then. It's a 2-stop race then. Let me see what Leclerc's on. What's Leclerc gone on to? He's gone to soft tyres. Right. We carry on. Maybe. Is Alonso going to come in? Is he coming in? No, Alonso's not coming in. He's got 25% wear. We've got 19. Let's come in this lap with Vettel. Let's not risk it. Right, soft tyre. Looks like it's going to be a 2-stop race for us, but I believe in the aggression. I believe in the aggression. The 2-stop... 3 sets of softs will be the way we win this Grand Prix. Come on, Seb. Let's do this. Right, come in. Ricciardo will continue on one more lap with you, son, and try and go a little bit longer. Right, no mistake for the pit stop. That's good. Auto, let's go. Push out on that outlap. Right, Ricciardo, meanwhile, use that ERS. He's lost a little bit of time on this in-lap there. The tyre weight's kicked in. Pit in, soft tyre, recharge. You know what? Should we split the strategy and go something different? Hard tyre. We could go on hard tyres and try and bamboozle them. What have they gone into right now? I don't have any data here. Oh, pause. Right, what's Alonso? Alonso's not pit. What's Hamilton gone to? Hamilton's gone softs. I say we can't mix it up maybe and go on to hard tyres and try and bamboozle them with Ricciardo and try and go long and try and get track position, you know? He might be a good buffer maybe for Vettel, so let's try that. Right, he's in. He lost a bit of time on the in-lap, bit of time in the pit stop as well. Comes out, rear jack mistake, but pushing out. Right, Vettel, let's conserve. Let's go on a hybrid mode, please, and go high, or even medium, or no, high. And let's go high, and let's go neutral for you, mate. You're going long. You're going real long. Long game. Right, Vettel's out in first place. That is good. He got the undercut on Alonso. The undercut was worth about 4 seconds, so that's very, very nice to see. Right, need to really conserve these tyres now. They're a little bit overheating, so bring them back into good temperature range, Vettel, please. And whilst you save fuel, let's push on now, because the hybrid mode's brought the fuel back into contention. That's good. Right, sit rep as we move on to lap 20. So we're now 2/3 of the way through this Grand Prix. Vettel's tyres are pretty okay. We've been doing some good work on the temperatures. I've been fluctuating it quite rapidly between push and conserve and even back up for like a blip of a second. Just get the tyre temps back down when they overheat a little bit. Fuel's been okay. We're on minus 0.09. We're 4.9 ahead of Alonso. So we've actually extended the gap by just over a second. Just under a second, I should say. Ricciardo, he's in P5. He's just doing his job, really. And we're trying to just jump some people for track position basically later on in this Grand Prix. He's going quite slow as you would expect. He's also been saving a lot of fuel because he was minus 1.8 at one point, so we had to save a lot of fuel with him. Hopefully, he's just there, really, honestly, I can't lie. We're using Ricciardo as a bit of a guinea pig in terms of, one, testing out this strategy, and two, maybe holding up some people later on to allow Vettel to make sure Vettel wins this Grand Prix, basically. I'm not going to lie. Right, gap's down to 4 seconds now with Alonso. Let's continue to push on once again with Vettel. We had a bit of a conservative period, but we'll push on again. And we'll... Actually, you know what? I may as well just let him push on now for remaining, because we're going to pit in again. And so we'll really push flat out and then come in for an early pit stop and make sure we get a good undercut. Alonso's onto mediums. That's good signs for us. Right, Ricciardo's up into 4th. He saved a lot of fuel. Let's go overtake mode. Let's go conserve a little bit, make sure we get to the end. Vettel's been pushing hard. 5/10 gained. Push on a little bit more. Purple. Fastest lap of the Grand Prix for Vettel. That's good. That's the best time to pit in this lap then, I would say. Soft tyres. Recharge the battery. His engine is a little bit worn. 35. Going to go for balance. Don't want to risk the pit stop here at this stage of the Grand Prix. Push in, mate. And you're going to go low on the fuel. Save some fuel. Save the engine. No mistake on the pit stop. That's good. Go auto. Go medium. Go attack on the exit. Right, we're out in P1. That's good. Alonso sets the fast lap of the Grand Prix, though, on mediums. He's probably pushing flat out on those mediums, I would say. Right, we're going to concentrate on saving fuel and saving this engine. 30%. I need to nurse that engine home. So not too much pushing on the fuel, maybe more pushing on the tyres, but that's fine. We've got 5 laps, so we can afford to push on that fuel. Whereas now, Ricciardo, let's push on these hards. Let's use some ERS, and let's try and stay ahead of Verstappen, and maybe even catch Hamilton, maybe, if he's not quick enough. Right, engine condition is low for Ricciardo. We've been pushing a bit too much, 16%. Going to have to go low. He's on low fuel anyway. He has to go low fuel anyway because he needs to save his fuel. He's only got he was minus 0.7. Now the fuel's obviously rapidly coming down because we're on low. But that's fine. Vettel is on, what is he, 23%. I can't afford to go any. I have to stay medium. I have to stay medium here. 4 seconds to Alonso. Right, push. We've got 3 laps left. We may as well wear out the tyres, overheat the tyres. Same for Ricciardo, mate. You wear out the tyres, but save that fuel. You're on critical, mate. 16%. You're limping home for P4, but at least he's beating a Ferrari car. At least he's beating Leclerc, so that's good. Just keep on doing that, mate. And then for Vettel, 4.2 the gap. 2 laps remaining. Just throw the kitchen sink at it, mate. For the tyres, fuel, we're fine. As my voice starts to go, it's been an emotional race. Here we go. Final lap of the Grand Prix. Ricciardo is going to be P4. I don't think Leclerc's going to catch him. And Vettel, I think he's doing a fabulous job. That condition is fine. He's pushing the tyres. He's gaining time. He's gained 4 seconds in a lap there, I think, pretty much. Because Alonso's dropped off massively there. And so this is going to be a really great as we come through the last corner. There we go, to the line. We said we needed to win the Grand Prix or beat Hamilton at least minimum, and we've done both of those today. We've beaten both our rivals. First place at the Italian Grand Prix. Fantastic work, mate. Fantastic work there. Great job, Vettel. Great job. Good stuff there. Weltmeister back at it again for another win. It's been a long while since that win. 3 episodes time. Last one was at Canada. Good stuff there. Ricciardo comes home in P4. Good job, son. We risked it for a biscuit with that one-stop strategy for a hard tyre. And you know what? It worked out. We beat Leclerc at least. I don't think we could have beaten Hamilton, Alonso with Ricciardo, but at least we beat Leclerc, who did overtake us just before the pit stop phase. He did overtake Ricciardo, so he did beat him eventually with that one-stop strategy. So that's worked out a real treat for us. Great stuff there. That couldn't have gone any better, to be honest. The win at Monza, like I said, crucial to win it, and we've done it. We've done it. We did it. And Vettel, it was all about that lap 1. Absolutely mega. Right, so first and fourth for us. So in the championship, I don't know what that's going to mean here. First place, it's going to be second place with 7 points behind Hamilton now. So we did a lot of good work to close back the deficit. We lost massively, remember last race. 25 points down the drain for us. So we got a lot of that back. So feeling better. Still need to do the job next episode and beat Hamilton again, but I'm feeling better now. We're back to second at least, and we maintain first. We actually extend our lead, 60 points there. That's good. So all in all, can't complain. That was the maximum we could have hoped for, really, for Vettel at least. Maybe not with Ricciardo, but at least with Vettel. So next episode, same again, hopefully. Maybe not a win, you know, we'll see, but at least, hopefully, again, beating Hamilton, you know, because Alonso could have got first there. We could have come second and still beaten Hamilton, so that's what I mean. At least if we beat Hamilton again, that's good, because Alonso has now, Alonso is now behind us in the championship, so we can afford to be beaten by Alonso maybe one more time in the next race and just beating Hamilton. So, all in all, like I said, solid episode, guys. So if you have enjoyed that one as much as I did there, a nice, satisfying one, really, after the last episode, which was, yeah, I'm not going to lie, a very big shock, and I felt like getting punched in the desk a little bit there when Vettel retired last episode, so much better one. So do smash the like button if you did enjoy it as much as I did. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're new around here, you can subscribe for weekly, full-on content. I've been Aaron for Home Trust today. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.